Hello YouTube! Pleased to meet you. My name is Alejandro Enriquez and I am your tutor here for the 5-Minute Lessons YouTube channel. Now you're probably wondering what this channel is. Basically, I work as a tutor a lot and I find myself answering the same questions over and over, especially because, for example, when I tutor high school chemistry and I have a number of different students and they're all in the same school district, and all the schools hit the same topic at the same time. And so, oh, look, you have a question on electron configuration. That's cute. I'll tell you exactly the same thing I told all your friends. Oh, now it's Lewis structure week. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you that. I feel like maybe I could make some videos that would really explain some core concepts and mechanics better, or at least just as well, so that, it'll help you study and learn on your own at home, and that would be good. I like that. I will try and be focusing a lot on mechanics, on solving problems, and kind of understanding material. I love science very much. I'll kind of be focusing on the applications. If, for example, you're here just to see interesting, cool things about science, I recommend another channel called ASAP Science. They're probably a lot better at looking cool and stuff. I'm pretty much just a guy standing in front of a camera talking. You might be wondering why I'm talking like this. I know that there's kind of a lot of tutoring videos out there already. And two of the major conventions are person standing really close to camera.
Yeah, and so then you move the molecule to the other side, and then when you do that...
I know. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And then the other major kind of tutoring video you see are people doing Khan Academy style handwriting on the computer screen. And that's great if it's good to listen to, which isn't always. But the other problem with that is that we're humans, we're social creatures. We are naturally tuned in to look at people's faces. And when we look at a face, our brain naturally activates in a number of ways to pay attention. And so watching a handwriting on a computer screen can be really boring. So I'm going to be standing and talking and moving around, and I'll have computer pictures and handwriting and whatever else I feel will be helpful. But standing and talking and lecturing really gets my blood moving, and that really helps me teach better. And so that's what you're going to have to be putting up with. If you think I'm not very attractive or something and you don't really want to look at my face, sorry, you can't really change it. I mean, you can always put a big black square over the middle of the screen. There we go, much better. Okay, great. Now, okay, so if you don't have to look at my face, let's get rid of that for the moment. Alright, so I'd like to talk a little bit also about why I'm doing this, and one of the other major reasons I'm doing this is because I love teaching. I love taking things that might seem complicated and showing, actually no, it's very simple. There's just kind of this interaction or this other detail or that's explained poorly or the language is confusing or whatever it is that's making it seem hard. A lot of this stuff seems hard, especially chemistry. I'll also be doing biology and physics and math and pretty much anything by request. Now feel free to send a request at tutor@prionspace.net. Feel free to shoot me an email, give me a request. I'll see if I can crank something out that'll make it make more sense. That's what I do. I try and make things make sense, but not a thing that has to that I have to do a certain thing to it that makes sense per se. I feel like this stuff is meant to be simple. Science and math are meant to be easy. They're meant to be simple. They're meant to be something that anyone can do. And time again, I feel like when I meet someone who is oh, I'm bad at science, oh, I can't do science, oh, I hate science. Well, when you ask why and what happened, is usually it's because they had a bad teacher. They had a bad teacher. And so it's like, if only we took all the bad science teachers and made them do whatever else they would rather do instead, which is probably stuff like fishing, and then brought in more good science teaching, people would love science more. Science is super interesting stuff, and it's not hard. It's really not hard. You have to believe me. Please give me a chance to show you this stuff is not meant to be hard. And so I want you to feel like you can learn this stuff. You can make it make sense in your head, you know. And I know I'm doing this stand up in front of you and lecturing stuff, but I'll be doing other videos along with the 5-minute lesson. Every 5-minute lesson, my goal is to have a follow-up video or two with practice problems, and I'll walk you through how to do the problems yourself so that you can learn how you learn, because everyone learns a different way. When I teach classes, I don't assume everyone learns the way I learn, which is a good thing because I learn kind of a weird way myself. I assume that some people like to read, and so I have book readings, and some people like to listen, so after I talk, I'll also, hopefully have a recording of my talking, and there's videos assigned for people who are visual, and some people take notes, and so I try and go at a pace where people can take notes and put up PowerPoints and give people the PowerPoints, because everyone learns differently. How do you learn? That's a question, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with just a couple links real quick. One is for the web space for this tutoring, which is tutor.preonspace.net. If you have trouble typing that in, you can always just go to just preonspace.net, and then there's a tutoring link right there in front and center. Another thing, I will also be on that website. I'll include other links to other resources. So for example, like I mentioned, I'm going to be keeping it mechanical. Like, what can you do to solve these problems? How can you improve your math, improve your science, improve your understanding? If you just like cool science stuff, I recommend other things like, for example, I mentioned ASAP Science. It's really great YouTube channel, fantastic. If you want a slightly larger, higher budget videos, there's also the crash course videos, especially biology and chemistry. I highly recommend those. I assign those to my students all the time. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more videos that will be coming soon. Thank you. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you on the internet.